Yeah. Did you always have your style? Like, were you always your I don't want to say unorthodox. How would you like? How do you describe? Because so many people like say, "Oh, he reminds me." Like, how do you describe your style?
I think my style, like, and it's crazy how I came up with like before, like maybe 8 years ago, maybe I would try to rap in a deep voice, but because it was a slow flow, I used to thought because I was fairly new to it, I'm trying to, get my little sauce. So I was rapping with the slow flow. I've been had, the bars or whatever. It just, I would rap in the slow mo flow. That's 50 Cent. Everybody had the slow flow, and I wanted to be with the bars or whatever. But when I start when it showed, like when I first started to do, I did one song, like, I said, I'm gonna take it serious. I was talking to my brother. And he's like, well, if you need to make it run, bro, these rappers can't rap. I'm like, yeah, taking care of my little brothers and my mom. I ain't got time to be doing music. So we went to a showcase. I won a showcase off a regular song. So I got sick the following week with my voice and shit. And I had to go to the studio to record in this block. So I had to do it. So when I went and did it, my voice was kind of like scratchy. But everybody loved this shit. And it was so funny that the name of the song was God Bless How I Chew This. It was basically saying I'm allergic to whack music. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was really sick. It just stuck with me. I'm like, damn, that dude. Then I started trying to master that pitch after it was getting a little bit better, and it just stuck with me. So it's a different breathing. It ain't the slow flow. It's a different feel. You know what I mean? So that's where you get the unorthodox from, where I'm writing rhymes all day, trying to put them together once I get to the studio to hear the beat. I don't want just regular rhymes and transitional sentences. I want bars after bars after bars, and maybe hit it with a stanza or something. So it sounds like I'm forcing shit in, but I'm just trying to get words off into a certain rhythm pattern. After I learned it, and the way I really perfected it is going to the Friday Night Cypher with DJ BJ. When you get to the Cypher, you wait every Friday, you get to the Cypher, you never know what the hell beat you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when you get the damn beat, you got your rhymes in your head, but you don't know how the hell you about to deliver it. And I got so much shit to remember. So when I got there, it was just like, it sounded like, it's like they say, like, shout out to Anthony Fantano. He said that I got a hell of a voice, and it's like, I'm comedic with it. It's like when I drop a punchline, I'm waiting to hear a response or something. That shit comes from the Friday Night Cypher, being in a studio setting with 30 rappers, and they responding to everything you say, like, whoa, like I'm saying some shit. So I'm rapping trying to remember what the beat and the rhythm is, and at the same time, giving enough time to breathe to catch my rhythm to let people respond. So it sounds like comedy for real, and I get it. I swear to God, I'm not trying to be funny, Sam. I am not trying to be funny. It's real shit that I don't want to say a basic bar. This 2021, the greatest MCs and use a lot of the lines. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that they couldn't be used, but I have to be different. You know what I'm saying? Something that makes you sad. When you're saying it, it can make you smile too. So it's like a metaphor too. I can express myself. I can't just sit here and talk to you and be depressed. Sit here and talk to you and be sad. When we kicking it, we gotta have a happy moment. We gotta be laughing. It's just, you know what I mean? Nobody want to talk to me like that. So it's like I'm kicking game too. You know what I mean? And that's how it happened. Me putting metaphors in my phone and trying to pit them with the greatest hook and find the hook and the thesis of that. And just put everything. It sound like I am cramming it, or it'd be like it sound like sugar free. Like really, it's just the breathing and the shit I'm trying to say. I would go listen to Sugar Free. I don't sound shit like Sugar Free. Sugar Free is fucking going, dog. I am not sounding like all the way through. And then they say you sound like 40. I'm like, okay, why do they say I sound like 40? I'm like, all of it's a compliment too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all a compliment.
Because I first I was like, oh, I hear a little bit of mystical, but like that's not, you know.
Damn, I didn't heard that so many times, bro. Like that's crazy. What the fuck?